everyone, welcome to Mami TV Primetime English News. This is ROMEE NINGOMBAM, now the news in details. Weightlifter Mirabai Chanu won Team India's first gold medal in Birmingham at the Commonwealth Games, and lifter Bindyarani Sorokhaiban claims a silver medal. Olympic silver medalist Mirabai set a new record by winning in the 49 kg event, while Bindyarani won in the women's 55 kg category. Mirabai successfully lifted a total of 201 kg with the required 88 kg and 113 kg in clean and jerk. This is her third consecutive Commonwealth medal. Meanwhile, Bindyarani Sorokhaiban lifted a total weight of 202 kg, that is 86 kg plus 116 kg to finish second. With the 116 kg clean and jerk lift, which was also her personal best, Bindyarani smashed the game's record. Nigeria's Adijat Adeniki Olari Noye also obliterated the game's record in snatch and total effort with an aggregate of 203 kg, that is 92 kg plus 111 kg to win the gold medal. On the second day of the games yesterday, India made place in the medal tally by clinching 4 medals. A national convention on Meitei Miek was held at GM Hall, Imphal today. The convention was organized by Meitei Irol Iek Loinasilol Apunbalo Milal. Speaking to media persons in connection with the convention, General Secretary in charge of Milal Head Office, Naurem Nongmai said, the 27 alphabets of Meitei Miek have been recognized and used for a long time and are even being studied at university level today. She termed it unfortunate that some individuals are against the Meitei Miek script currently approved by the government and claiming that there are some cases with the script on social media. She further pointed out that even Chief Minister N. Biren had declared 27 alphabets of Meitei Miek script as official after thorough deliberation by expert committee. Nongmai said that various resolutions will be arrived at today's convention to ensure there is no issue in future for the students. She further contended that expert committee is always there if any rectification or changes is to be made. Besides, a discussion on any problems with the script can be held and the matter can be resolved. The decision taken by expert committee at today's convention will be final, Nongmai said.
Manipur Lengaki Minister Masamro, a 27 scripts, Kangahe expert Mayama sang the Namasida, Sahike Asum Namasin, Matung Namasi, a fruit of the Sanagrava May Asibu, Holy Sanadi and High sings a Muisi, Mitesi, Berani Guabido, Madugi Yumpamze, Yamtumba Haitare, Masima, equating a 6 in Zeriba, a quagi Miangi Mipamase, a quagi Amuana, Muibukunaida, Duga Horiba, my racing that I had upon P the Nava. May Kuntari Tanariba May Asida, Henamapung Paganava, Nasigi, Pipamasida, Quina, Langzeri Basicari, no higher Kanda, Quigi, was using Sanaduna lady, Balon Messi Henam, Pramutong Nava Natana, a hen ba Masida and Halitana, Pangang was media that Tobudu, Danabagi Damakanga, Mipamasina, a Kunba Warip, High Tide section, Warip, Long and Nabagi Damakta, Pamtuxa.
Dengue cases in Moray town have been increasing in an alarming rate, with 4 more cases reported yesterday. So far, 65 cases have been registered. The 4 new cases were tested at Moray Hospital. They were residents of Prem Nagar Laikai, Mission Veng and Faichan Veng in Moray. A team of Special Malaria Unit, Moray under District Malaria Department, Technopal, conducted Aedes survey, publicity and spread larvae site in the infected areas. Mysore Alumni Association Manipur felicitated senior food scientist Professor N.G. Iboyama, who has been appointed as the Dean of Central Agricultural University, Kau Iroisemba. He had worked as the chief scientist at the Central Food Technological and Research Institute at Mysore in Karnataka for the past 30 years. Works Minister Govindas Kontausam, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports Department T. Phulen Meitei, and Editor-in-Chief of Mami TV, Brozendra Ningomba, were the main guests at the felicitation program held at the Hall of Indian Medical Association at Lampelpat last evening. Works Minister Govindas Kontausam, who was the chief guest, expressed happiness that Professor N.G. Iboyama has returned home after a long time. Under his supervision, the state will witness advancement in the field of food processing and boost the state's economy. People can expect a lot of innovative programs from him, Minister Govinda said.
Akoi Manipur se tawa ya basi industries hire kadi raw materials yam le jaba tawa na fee akoi yong isa ba fee sin adaga akoi dale jariba akoi ki aromatic plants medicinal plants sida base tawa tawa ado asai ai dum hajaran akoi ki tamar ki paste organic paste ho himbadi ginger ki paste ho himbadi adaga Singapore de kai India da ginger drink la ado kai dum ta China de apna bamboo seed export import of doing 5-star hotel sing saya amba bamboo seed sing si kano di China ki import of why can't we do it ado sigi ay amba to ngam do male habni yamna koi ke doctor social level na to di hor di ba entrepreneur oili ba ba ngam sing ay sing so dina koi Mensually, organizing the diet
Speaking on the occasion, newly appointed Dean of College of Food Technology CAU, Professor N.Z. Boyama said the state's unemployment issue can be solved with appropriate food processors and consumers. With advancement of technology, knowledge of processing has become vital, he said. Stating that food demand is on the rise with the increase in population, he said, more income can be generated by processing the farmers' produce. It can generate more employment, asserts Professor Iboyama.
Example of ginger. Ginger si yang demand of ginger. Masih tu na pummi. Masih kamai tu orang tu kere. Ginger paste orang tu gadi. Kui ne thambaya. Adi farmer tu paisa mangalo. Magi paisa pakai. Semai tu tu lah. Dari ba NGO dari ba government ki service tawriba adu be scheme le ragati ai koi college of food technology siga link to biro targati awi kai bu khani to bu ngam
Editor-in-Chief of Mami TV, Brojendra Ningomba, who presided over the function, opined that the Mysore Alumni Association should be a registered body and create a corpus fund to provide assistance not only members of the association but also to the people of the state. Managing Trustee of Palempantho Cultural Trust, Langjing Achauba, Dr. Salam Santibala, who is a national and international awardee, was felicitated today. Chairman of Palempantho Cultural Trust, Buddha Chingtham, eminent playwright Mani Yumnam, and Secretary of Yumjao Lairimbi Dramatic Union, Laisangthem Ratan, were the president members at the felicitation program held at the office of the trust at Langjing Achauba. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Salam Santibala said she has been able to reach today's stage due to her untiring efforts against ill treatment of women in the society. She vowed to continue to work for uplifting women.
Koi nupi se ya nawai nupi na tabak tau na buat na benda biar mereka sama siapa aduna wajah sena ayu kita kambi bese ayu thamoi da harau ban kita na ayu pukning se yang nungsi nupi amana kamain tau da sama sida mayang ayu tabak tau na balik kalak pergi ayu bese adun umat su ayu sugat pina bese kaya lerak tabak.
Chairman of the trust, Buddha Chingtham, said theatre is the biggest temple of the world. Theatre is a gift of God irrespective of caste and community, he said.
Samthokadaba adugumba khwaidagi maruoiba art form ama oiramba khwaidagi achouba lining oiba mandir ama oiramba jat bijat khaidaba punamakna punba yaba aduguma phamu oiramba adna ai wakhal su theatre is my life. Theatre is my oxygen.
As part of the program, certificates were presented to the artists of the play Apa Yao, which was produced by the trust. It may be mentioned that Dr. Salam Santibala has been honored by the Ministry of Culture by granting her Senior Fellowship Award. Clubs and residents of 3 localities have started repairing the 400-meter-long approach road from the National Highway 102 to the FCI godown located at Thobal Tangjeng, Chingkhong by contributing money. 1 TH Colin of Kia Makhalaikai told media persons that it is a very important road for the residents of Kia Wangmataba, Kia Makhalaikai and Moijing. The road has remained in a pathetic condition since a long time as heavy vehicles keep moving to and fro on the 400-meter-long approach road from the National Highway number 102 to the FCI godown. The officials of the Works Department and the godown had been urged repeatedly to repair the road. However, since the officials concerned failed to pay heed to the request of the residents, 3 clubs, namely Haibong Leirak Club, Kiam Welfare Club and Kiam Wangmataba Club, along with the residents, collected contributions from the residents of the 3 localities and started repairing the road for the time being. Calling for the due attention of the government and the minister concerned to improve the road in the larger interest of the residents of the 3 localities.
Asian Highway 102 sisidagi changjalaga tangjeng sida leiba FCI godown da changba lambi ase FCI godown gi man mayamam purba da saka baro saka singina soba heavy load tawraga changapuna maram muraga lambi ase akoi kunja sing chatpa yadabadagi government gi mari leinab singsida akoina pau pi na haiba kayadi tawkre adubu ngasi bawda moigi response tawbiraktaba loinana FCI godown gi manager singsida local gi akoi gi club gi angang sing amadi voluntarily chatlaga haibadasu moigi response tawraktabdagi koi kunja mayam haibadi akoi da tariba mayam club humjigi members singina financially contribution tawraga ngasi leiba lambi ji semba tawjabani mari leinaba authority concerned minister amadi sarkar na miyeng changbina kidomata koi miyang ge mafamda haijeri.
Imphal West District VDF Welfare Association has urged the government to fulfill the demands of VDFs during the assembly sitting tomorrow. Publicity Secretary of Imphal West District VDF Welfare Association S. ROMEE in a press release expressed satisfaction with the cabinet decision on facilitating roles, services, security, line of promotion, service book and official rewards for VDF. However, monthly salary for the VDF is only Rs 10,500, including 2,000 rupees for lunch, is not in sync with the present time. The State Cabinet decision to increase 500 rupees from January next be reviewed and calculate the value from the date of their joining services, the press release stated. The association appealed to the state government to discuss VDF's demands in tomorrow's sitting. Thobal District of Manipur bagged the second best performing awards for NASA Mukt Bharat Abhiyan 2020-21 launched under the Ministry of Social Justice and Social Empowerment, Government of India. Dinda District in Madhya Pradesh won the first prize while Chandigarh District took the third spot. Union Home Minister Amit Shah handed over the award to District Social Welfare Officer DSWO Thobal A. Rameswar during the National Conference on Drug Trafficking and National Security held at Punjab Raj Bhawan, Chandigarh, in the presence of Union Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Dr. Virendra Kumar. NMBA was launched in 2020 by the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment in the 272 most vulnerable districts across India to address the problem of drug abuse among the youths. BJYM Manipur Pradesh lodged a complaint with City Police against General Secretary of MPCC S. Jiten. A press note issued by BJYM Manipur Pradesh said the complaint was lodged against Jiten for adding the names of people in an FIR who did not take part in the protest held on July 29 in front of Congress Bhavan. It may be mentioned that BJYM burned the effigy of Congress leader Sonia Gandhi in protest against Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury for his demeaning remark against President Draupadi Murmu. Hill Tribal Council More Youth Club, Kuki Women Union and Human Rights More and Kuki Students Organization have jointly expressed concern over the frequent uncalled for attitude towards innocent people by security forces and said that such attitude would only hamper and is not conducive to build good relationship. A joint release by the 5 organizations stated that a patient named Kenkup Letil of Paichamveng More was admitted at More Subdivisional Hospital on July 29 and was later referred to Imphal the next day. Unfortunately, the patient died while being delayed on the way at 20 Assam Rifles Kudeng Thabi checkpost. Stating that public harassment in the form of getting delayed at this checkpost is a regular affair, it added the delay had caused the life of a man. Intense checking of the vehicle ambulance, adding tension to the patient, lacks the compassion which is required on the part of security personnel in such a situation. In case the vehicle, that is the ambulance, is being suspected or under surveillance, alternative arrangements should have been made to allow the patient to proceed without delay, it said. Hence, it would be in the fitness of things on the part of Assam Rifles to understand public sentiment that patients traveling on medical ground be given special consideration and normal travelers be allowed smooth passage without undue delay, it added. The pre-production program of Nongin Sumang Lila Artists Association's plays Ayuki Likla and Nongthang Nganbi was held at Kangabam Laikai today. Writers of the plays Tia Meena Kumar, Tayenjam Tomba, director of the play, Robindro Langthabal, renowned writer of Manaubi MM, music director Sandeep, and president of the association Lystrom Tomba attended the program as the president members. Speaking on the occasion, Robindro Langthabal said the Sumang Lila Ayuki Likla highlights the frequent issues at the hospitals because of the miscommunication between doctors and the patient's party and carries various messages. While Nongthanganbi focuses on true romantic love and will surely give many useful messages to the society, he said.
Music burning issue oriba yang kana ayuki digla haibalila sida public ki voice ajumaran khangdana hekta hospital da aigi patient ji gi marala natraga doctor singi marala madu sukang khangdana aigi patient ama aigi family waro ai maru mapang waro hospital da pukhalakandi yengmo matamda laibak thidana magi sum thoai baduna laitaba khotaba yawa matamda ajumaran khangdana mob justice tauba hospital da thugaiba khokaiba mayamgi lalloriba property mayam manghanba doctor singbu maral piba sigumba se tauhan janing de sigumba gi keno sida thim dida sagala kandana malugi achum chumda aduda keno tawnana ba puthokpali lani sogi masagora boza birjil ngawamba haiba laigidre boza sina sapirambada aina ngami ba makai aina lila toge haiba matamda ojana nangdi miyamgi oigrabani aduna lila toke haiba waise haigana stage da aroi pa sor kondo ko sido mo stage da lila tawna thwai thado mo haiba kanna tapiram basulaiba.
I'll be right back after a short commercial break. Please stay tuned.
Ruda Academy, affiliated to CBSE Delhi, Thobal Wangmataba, Thobal, Manipur. Admission open for class 11 Arts and Sciences stream 2022-23. CBSE Amadi Atopa Board Singda Tamlapa Satri Singidamak Makhal Makha Kayagi Khudong Chaba Pizari. School facilities are separate boarding facilities for both boys and girls, vehicle services, NCC classes 6 to 12, art and music classes 2 to 12, special coaching classes for competitive examination. Admission ke aroiba matam 30 July 2022. Form from school counter. Online registration ki damak website www.rudaacademy.com da changbiyu.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahi tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba, khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, icha gi phazabalam chat sajati ahongbadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Welcome back after the break. The medal rush from the sport of weightlifting continued for India at the 2022 Commonwealth Games as Jeremy Lalrinunga won a gold in the men's 67 kg category. This is India's second gold medal of the campaign after ace lifter Mirabai Chanu kept her promise and delivered a gold on Saturday. Jeremy created a new Commonwealth Games record in a snatch event by picking up 140 kg. He lifted a total of 160 kg in the clean and jerk segment to finish with a grand total of 300 kg, which is also a new CWG record. Jeremy looked injured at the end of his final attempt of 165 kg, with the Indian coaches working closely with him. Samoa's veteran lifter Vaipava Ione won the silver medal with a combined lift of 293 kg, while Nigeria's Idijingo Umuafia took the bronze with 290 kg. Former Governor of the Reserve Bank of India, Raghuram Ranjan, on Saturday said, any attempt to reduce the minority communities to second-class citizens will divide the country and create an internal rift. Ranjan was speaking at the 5th National Conclave at the All India Professionals Congress held in Chhattisgarh's capital, Raipur. He opposed any attempts at turning minorities into second-class citizens and said it is time to confront majoritarianism and authoritarianism. In this age of geopolitical development, it will make us vulnerable and invite foreign meddling, added Ranjan. To illustrate his point, he took the example of cash-strapped Sri Lanka and said, we only have to look south to see that when a country fails to create jobs and tries to attack the minorities, it doesn't lead anywhere good. Let's take a short break again.
Apex Public life.
Welcome back after the break again. A man suspected to have contracted monkeypox died in Thrissur district of Kerala on Saturday, a few days after returning from the high-risk UAE. The sample of the disease has been sent for testing and the authorities are yet to give official confirmation on the same. According to the local media reports, 22-year-old man who had arrived from UAE 3 days ago showed symptoms of the viral disease. His body reportedly did not have red marks or blisters. Many reports quoted the doctors who treated the patients as saying that the man's symptoms were similar to monkeypox. Meanwhile, tension prevailed in Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh after a suspected monkeypox case was reported on Saturday. An 8-year-old boy was admitted to Government General Hospital GGH with monkeypox symptoms. According to media reports, the boy is from Orissa and has arrived in Andhra Pradesh 15 days ago. However, after a week, the boy developed fever and rashes. The boy was diagnosed with rashes and symptoms of monkeypox by the local public health department. He was immediately shifted to hospital and kept under isolation. Samples have been collected and sent to NIV Pune. Results are awaited, the report said. Till now, India has reported 4 cases of monkeypox, of which 3 cases are from Kerala, while 1 is from Delhi. An earthquake of magnitude 6.0 shook Nepal this morning. The quake took place 147 km ESE of Kathmandu, Nepal at 8:13 a.m. IST around Martin Birta of Khotang district, according to the National Earthquake Monitoring and Research Center. The depth of the epicenter was monitored at 10 km in eastern Nepal, determined to be at 27.14 degrees north latitude and 86.67 degrees east latitude. No damages or casualties have been reported so far. The recent earthquakes in Nepal have caused unprecedented damage to lives and property, has necessitated the demand for well-framed policy measures to manage such disasters. And before we wind up, the headlines once again. And that's it for Mami TV Primetime English News. Thank you for tuning in.